Come, follow me, Jesus said, and I will send you out to fish for people. I like this analogy for gospel outreach. There are many similarities between fishing for fish and fishing for people. For example, you try to identify certain places where the fish or the people who need to hear the gospel are likely to be found. You try to figure out how best to present the bait to the fish or the word to the people. Do you make it big, fast, and flashy to get their attention, or small, slow, and subtle so as not to spook them? Do you go out to fish no matter what time it is, or what the weather or the water conditions may be? Or do you try and find times when the fish or the people might be a little more cooperative, like morning and evening for fish, or Christmas, Easter, or some special life event for people? Fishing for people is a really good analogy for gospel outreach, and no surprise since it comes from Jesus. And I know there are even more similarities that could be mentioned. But at the same time, there is also at least one big difference, one place where fishing for fish and fishing for people are not similar at all. It's the difference between selfishness and selflessness. And it's this big difference that makes gospel outreach such an incredible privilege. If you think about it, fishing for fish is really all about you, or me, or whoever is doing the fishing. Why did Jesus' disciples spend their time fishing before he called them? Well, to make a living, to put food on the table. And why do people fish today? For professionals, maybe it's to win a tournament and the prize money that comes with it. For trophy hunters, maybe it's to get their name in the record book or to hang an impressive mount on the wall. For most fishermen, maybe they just want to enjoy a good fish fry at home, put some extra fillets in the freezer. For me, and for many others, it's just a way to relax and enjoy the outdoors. So when it comes to fishing for fish, the benefit is for the fishermen, but certainly not for the fish. But fishing for people is different. It's the privilege of joining Jesus in the selfless work that he left his home in heaven to do for us and for all. He didn't come for his own sake. He came for ours. As we say in the Creed, for us and for our salvation, he came down from heaven. And now, having made us his own people at the cost of his own life, he presents us with the privilege of sharing in this glorious work of calling more people to faith. We get to share with others the very same grace and peace, love and life that Jesus has shared with us. So as the Apostle Paul says, Christ's love compels us. His selfless love for us is what inspires our selfless love for others. His selfless love for us is what leads us to joyfully answer his call, trusting that he will bless this work that we do in his name. Come, follow me, Jesus said, and I will send you out to fish for people.